First, install C7 on top of G3. Insert a 5. Flip the part to the other side. Then install B3 and a 5 in order. Install C6, 3 C2 parts and another C6 on top of G2 in order. C1 and C2 are similar parts, but they have different sizes. Make sure to distinguish between them. Then install C6, 3 C2 parts and C1 on the bottom of G2 in order. Pay attention to the different features on the top and bottom of G2. G5 and G4 are different panels. Assemble according to the orientation shown in the manual. Install C6, C2, and C1 on the G1 panel in the same order. Pay attention to the different features on the top and bottom of G1. Then install G5 and G4 in order. First, cut the rubber band. Keep the cutting edge neat and even. Cut the elastic band according to the size of the roller. After cutting, use glue to attach the pieces. Make sure both ends of the rubber band are glued together as evenly as possible. Align the gear panel completely before assembly. Assembled parts G16, G19 and B3. Assembled parts 6 and E7. Insert the assembled shaft into the slots on G7 in order. Make sure the G7 is facing the correct direction. Then install the matching gears. Finally, insert G17 and G18 to secure the shaft and gear connections. Install 2C into the corresponding holes in G7. Use B4 again to secure the shaft. Insert G9 into the matching slot on G7. And install G6 on the other end of the shaft. Use B4 again to lock the shaft in place. Then install C5. Attach F8 to the matching slot on G14. Place the rear end of motor P17 into the center slot of G14. Mount the combined part onto the matching slot on G10. Install G15 on the top. Assemble G11, G13 and G8 in order. Repeat this step once more. Peel off one side of the double sideways tape and stick it onto the pattern side of the copper sheet, leaving the blank areas uncovered. Align it with the edge and keep it flat. Insert the copper sheet into the slot on part G9. Finally, peel off the other side of the double-sided tape. Smoothly press and stick both ends of the copper sheet to secure it. Trim off any excess edges with scissors. Install KaaYee 5 onto the motor shaft. When connecting the motor, make sure the red and yellow wires are in the correct left and right positions. This will affect the motor's rotation direction. That's the end of the drive shaft assembly steps.